Okay, and we are live. Hopefully, right now the audio is proper. I adjusted my mic. Last time I did not adjust my mic properly, so the audio was not able to capture. Plus, for half the stream, the mic was on mute, so that also was the issue. First time streamer, that's the problem. So now hopefully everything is capturing. You can see my PNG over there, so that shows the audio is capturing. So streaming continues. I am at the final stretch of mining. I have just half a stack more to collect. So anyway, I do not know. I'm currently doing a Blazing Caves advancement data pack. Not something I'm actively doing, just something in the background. Just right now there is an advancement for collecting a stack of netherite blocks, and in order to collect that I will need a lot of ancient debris. So I have been doing that for the past few months, and right now I just need a stack more and 4 more ancient debris. So once that is collected, I can smelt them all together and I can get the advancement. So why do I want to get the advancement? Because it's fun. I like having things to do in the world, and this is just one of those mindless tasks that you can just do in the background. Also, mining is quite relaxing. You're wondering how I'm getting the haste effect. It's not because I have a beacon, it's because I used a command. Because I do not want to keep getting more beacons and just littering the place. It's something that I did for my world. Once I'm done with this mining, I can just end the effect. Normally it would be easier to mine with the tools, but as you can see, I am in the basalt deltas area and these things will not mine quickly unless I have a beacon effect. It's just for me to save time. Otherwise, I would not be using commands just to get what I want. But anyways, I'm almost there, final stretch, and I can just disable that effect after I'm done. Speaking of getting beacon effects in the nether where I am, you're able to get the beacon effects, just you must be at a part of the bedrock that... One second. Yeah, as I was saying, you must be under a part of the bedrock that is not obstructed by any solid blocks, so that allows the beacon beam to go through. Because the beacon beam, it goes through bedrock, just you must be at a position that allows the beacon beam to go through, which is how the beacon gives you the effect. And gives you the effect in a 50 block square area around the beacon. And if I were to not use command to get the beacon effect, I would have to keep shifting that beacon every 50 blocks. Right now this piglin is angry at me because I have mine gold. Piglins have this behavior with them where if you mine any gold block, gold related block, that could be a gold block or that could be these gold ores, so if you mine anything around them they will have a low anger thing towards you. So that effect can be gone away as I have been mining. If they are distracted by some other thing, like let's say they are continuously attracted to these gold blocks for a while, then they will automatically forget about you. Or let's say they are distracted by the zombified piglins because they have that behavior as well. For a while, after a while, they just stop bothering you. It's pretty interesting how it's coded into the game that way. How much further? Okay, still a few more. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how their behavior is coded into them. These things the piglins will not attack you if you are behind a zombified piglin. Like, in order to protect yourself from these piglins, so they would not attack you, because if they do, then all of these zombified piglins around them would attack them. So that behavior cannot be done with the piglins. At least I haven't fully tried to do it. Yeah, so the piglins are kind of smart enough to not attack you. Otherwise they would be attacked by the zombified versions of themselves. Kind of scary. Almost at the end of this row, and I have gathered around 37 ancient debris. So on my way back I should get the other half of the ancient debris, and that should be the last of it. And mining all of that is going to take me longer than an hour, and I have decided to stream for an hour. So unfortunately it won't be displayed on stream, my achievement. And I could stream for the entire duration until I get the advancement, but that would mean that I would have to talk for longer than an hour, and I'm not that kind of person yet. So unfortunately you're just gonna have to watch me stream mining. Yeah. Oh, and I could have gotten this advancement way earlier, but as I have said before, while updating the game from 1.18, Mojang reduced the number of ancient debris that could be spawned, and then later on in the updates they have reverted the change. So now, as I am going towards the newer chunks, ancient debris should be spawning. So, which is why I have gone so far from where I am. And right now I am in newer chunks. So it should be slightly easier for me to get more ancient debris. Prefer mining or TNT mining or bed mining. There are three ways to mine. One is the TNT mining, where you use a whole lot of TNT to mine these ancient debris, either by actually placing TNTs or by using redstone glitches in order to mine all of these areas. But I find that to be quite messy. I do not prefer that in case I need to use the area for something else, which I might. I mean, I have a lot of space for activities. I could build, what is that, super fast highways from traveling longer distances. And then the bed mining method, which is kind of dangerous unless you know exactly what you're doing, because you're not supposed to be sleeping in the nether. That's how the game has designed it. So if you try to sleep in the nether, it's going to explode the bed, which is slightly cheaper than TNT mining. Because in order to get the TNT, you need a limited resource, which is sand. Sand is technically limited because there is no way to regenerate sand. So you're using a limited resource in order to get something. I mean, the Minecraft world is so big that you will technically never run out of sand, but I just don't like destroying natural resources. Yep, this is definitely the final stretch of row that I should be mining to get all the ancient debris that I need, and then I can move on from this advancement in order to try something new. Maybe continue building the desert village, or for stream just working on other videos that I intend to post on YouTube. Right now the stream is being recorded, so I might have to edit some clips afterwards in case I come across something good. I prefer physically mining for ancient debris because it's neater. As I have said, I might use this for fast travel. There are ways to travel quickly through the Nether, either by using boats on ice, because that just makes the boat slippery enough to travel way fast. Plus you do not use your energy or anything, just travel in this particular direction on ice highway, and you'll reach your destination quickly. So that is what I probably might do with this basement area. Piglins make those noise because somehow they are able to sense that gold is nearby when it is in its broken form, when it's in its item form. But they're not able to track where exactly is the gold unless they have a line of sight towards the gold. So that could suggest that they are able to smell the gold or something, because how would they be able to track that gold is present nearby in its item form? How strange behavior they have. But they must be able to sense something that tells them that gold is nearby. How is the stream doing? Is everything okay? Yeah, still going on, 20 minutes. Nothing has happened. So things are going fine. So just keep mining onwards. The last row. So in recent snapshots for Minecraft, they have updated the remaining baby models. They look kind of neat. Striders are a bit weird, but they're fine. You get used to them after a while. Still, they haven't given the title of the update, which they will do during the Minecraft Live event. Baby zombies hitboxes have been adjusted so they can fit again under one block gap. That wouldn't destroy the farms, but they are threatening again because they can fit under one block gap again. Like they used to before. That hitbox change would apply to all other zombie variants. So they are now able to fit within the one block gap. And what else have been changed? Well, off the top of my head, I only remember those few changes because I've heard a bit of people speaking about them, like Razeworks, Exuma. I've heard them all talk about the updates, Lifeline as well. I watch these people regularly, so I come to know about these updates. Lava mining. Noteworthy changes might be Mojang will switch from OpenGL to Vulkan. Apparently that's supposed to make things run more smoother. In case you're wondering how I'm repairing my tools this way, it's not a feature of the game. I just installed a mod that allows me to do that. It's called Better Than Mending, because as per my headcanon, I feel the player should be able to repair the tools using what the lore would call soul energy. These experience levels are kind of soul energy. Since he's able to use this energy in order to enchant his items, you should also be able to repair the items. Plus it makes things slightly easier, gives a reason to collect a lot of experience. The game actively does not encourage you to gain a lot of experience points. After a certain number, it just becomes really harder to go to the next level. Up till the level 100, it's kind of easier if you have a good enough farm, but if you were to say get to 1,000 experience level, it's gonna take a while and you need a good enough farm. So for that, an Enderman farm would be preferable, or there are other ways to get a lot of experience points. So it's slightly difficult. Yeah, as I was saying, it's slightly difficult to get that much experience points. So kind of there is no point to gaining a lot of experience points. So in order to use that as a resource, predator mending is kind of a good way. I get to use the experience levels in order to repair my tools while I'm at the place, instead of breaking free from my task and then going to a place to repair my tools and then coming back. The alternative would be to make a bunch of tools, so I wouldn't have to leave the area. This seems something that the player character should be able to do, repairing their tools using the resource that they have. If you notice my levels fluctuating from a higher to lower level most of the time, it's because I'm gaining experience and using the experience in order to repair my tools. This is the middle, as I would say, because over this area would be the middle of my above ground nether highway, nether tunnel. I can show you for using this free cam mod. Yeah, so all the way over there would be the end of the tunnel, and I don't have to mine all the way, just have to mine this area. I could mine all the way over there, but I have no need right now, unless I want a second stack of ancient debris. But it gives me a rough idea of where can I mine. Like beyond this point, there will be more ancient debris that I can get in case I want to mine in the future. So this chunk for now will be the end of my mining. least these are one block pockets. Kind of easier to deal with, unlike these. Okay, still a one block. Let this go through. There we go, the behavior of them being angry. So let's see how long it takes for them to get distracted enough to forget about me. Yep, about a minute. So as long as they have some distractions nearby, either by getting scared of these guys or a lot of gold for them to admire, they will forget, because these are low-level threats. And there is a word for that, so as long as these guys get distracted long enough for around a minute, they will forget about attacking you. I believe that was less than a minute, around 30 seconds, being angry. So I think not wearing gold armor and mining gold should be in that range. If you were to attack these piglins, that would be a different kind of anger mechanism. They will be angry at you for longer until you are eliminated, dead. Naturally, only piglins or piglin babies would spawn in these structures called bastions. There are piglin brutes. These guys wield axe and hence deal a lot more damage. These guys are not distracted by gold or whether you're wearing gold armor. These guys will attack you. So that makes it a little bit harder to deal with them in their turf. But there are ways to cheese it, as with this game. There are ways to deal with things the easy way or the harder way. And usually the harder way is more entertaining. One more. that area. Nothing. Come on. This should be one. There we go. Eliminated. Oh, that should be one. This area, not behind this. And here we are. So, as these tunnels indicate, I have previously been in these areas, which means I won't get as many ancient debris in this area, because these places were generated before the update that fixed the ancient debris spawning. So I think I'm crossing over these areas. I won't be here for long. Now onwards to another area. Nope. You. Let me spread that much. Here we are, the end. Finally. Now onwards to mining. mine around the area. Oh, it's making it difficult to mine. Everything I'm fully protected. This would have been annoying to deal with. Having low protection. Still pretty annoying to deal with. Another one. Already. There we go. Riveting gameplay. Oh, there's another behavior. These guys are on the hunt. And by the looks of it, the piglets will lose. Now he's behind me. Thank you. That bounced off him. And who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? They forgot about each other. No, not. Oh, there you go. And another one being hunted. And out of my range of distance. Woohoo, this guy's won. Still live for 49 minutes. One. That to the end. I needed. I was wondering where these people were. You too. Like at 7 ancient debris before the end of the stream. Let's see. Just need 7 more to get a stack of ancient debris and 4 more to complete the entire advancement. Let's just continue because I have other things to do. Oh, this guy's with us here. Goodness. Back for more, eh? Okay, guess that's a little bearable. Okay, he seems to be distracted long enough. Do not care about me. Even if I were to approach him, he would just be minding his own business since he is sufficiently distracted by the number of gold. Using their AI against them. Maybe the alternative would be just to kill them on the spot. Still in older chunks, which is why there aren't new ancient debris or a limited number of ancient debris. So I don't think we'll complete that during the stream. But I will continue mining and get the advancement off stream. debris. We got tunnel there, meaning I've already been in this chunks. Oh, another attack. This time the piglins will lose. Because there is no support, a lot of hoglins, so he is going to forget about him. Okay. And we got 60. Oh, that's close. Will I get 4 more before the end of the stream? Hopefully not. Whether they be babies or whether they be adults, they always require 4 hits with a fully enchanted netherite sword in order to attack them. More. Well, I suppose I can continue mining until I get a stack of ancient debris, and then I shall end the stream. And it's not gonna be long, because I will be entering newer chunks, as long as these guys stop attacking me. Come at me. Just 4 more ancient debris and that's the end of the stream. And after that I shall continue mining this entire row until I reach the end. That should give me enough ancient debris for completing that advancement. For goodness sake. The reason these guys spawn a lot in this area is because I am in their biome. If you can see on the top left corner, Crimson Forest is the biome. These are the areas where hoglins and piglins would spawn. Naturally. Lucky for me, I am very protected, so it's gonna take a lot more to attack me and see me dead. There we go. Yes. 4 hits every time. Yeah. Let's take. Okay. Come on. Turn out, turn out, turn out. Okay. That should be the end of you. There we go. Come on. No, don't join together. You're just making it annoying. Come on, where are you? Now we're out of the biome of Crimson Forest, which means I no longer have to see Hoglins. That's fun. Oh yeah, these guys are fireproof. They do not burn. am I at the end? No. I must be nearing the end. That's three. One last one, and then the stream ends. This would suggest that I am in newer chunks, which would mean the end should be in sight. Be careful not to hit these guys. and that's the fourth. Okay, so right now I have to collect 4 more ancient debris. I will do that at the off stream. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.